Greetings, YouTube. I never thought in a million years I'd be talking about Civil Warrior causing quite a few headaches, but it turns out that I guess on the choose your own adventure shard side of things, you're impacting a pretty pain in the butt Civil Warrior with everything from arc overload to unblockable attacks while a defender has an armor up buff active. So, given that Civil Warrior almost always has armor up buffs active, this can be an annoying fight. I kind of feel guilty because I've decided both rounds, both 2-week rounds, the first and now, of course, today the second, to do the rank up materials because I want to get back a couple of the tier 2 alphas that I just put into maxing out X23. And so today we fought Spider-Gwen, and I went into it blind. I never read the nodes, and because she could be parried, I just did a combination of Omega Red and mostly Domino with the Red Hulk cheese, if you will. So just parry and heavies with Domino, and that took down Spider-Gwen very easily. So if you are struggling with that and you have Domino and Red Hulk, consider that. But in the meantime, this is a bit of a painful fight. So I've been asking for unique counters because when I asked my live stream, a couple of suggestions were, let's just use your Corvus. Well, not everybody has Corvus. In fact, I would argue that the drop rates heavily suggest that it will be difficult to get Corvus on your own from a crystal. It's a lot easier to get Groot than it is to get Corvus. So because of that, along with Vigorous Assault, like I said, we have a suggestion from a fellow YouTuber and guy who always is looking to get great information out to the community, and that is Mr. Eshan Don. So, Mr. Eshan, thank you for this tip. And believe it or not, he decided that he would try a champion, Unawakened, that was not that I would have thought, just like Civil War being a defender, that I would ever use. And he tried his 6-star Unawakened Annihilus. And so this is the case where he is also showing, I believe he's not boosted, that he's going to basically bait the unblockable. You do see that this is not a perfect fight, which I appreciate. And then when you get him to become obliterated, suddenly you stack that, you're able to parry, and the unblockable is negated. On top of that, you haven't seen the issue of the arc overload come up yet, and you can see the arc overload timer is about to refresh itself, and it just did 603 health per tick. So now you got to get the obliterated back, but once you get the obliterated back, the regeneration also goes away, and so then you just kind of rinse and repeat. And he's also trying to build his special, and he's doing a good job of that. The unblockable specials themselves are very easy to bait. Just really bait that special one, if nothing else, like he's doing now. Just dash back and then dash forward. And just like that, Annihilus, can you believe it, is a great counter, even as a 4-star, right? Because I'm not saying you have to have a 5 or a 6 to this Civil Warrior. So I appreciate the tip, and I also appreciate that you all have gotten back to me so quickly on both the advice and the frustrations of this fight. Do you have another champion that you don't think gets talked about much but is super effective for this fight? Hit me up or comment below. And thanks again to Eshan for giving this under 5-minute tutorial to help out those of you who are continuing to struggle with a pretty BS fight, but one that I believe in you. You can handle and do well soon.